Hello children, welcome back to chapter number 2, Linear Equations in One Variable of Standard 8. We have been studying exercise 2.4. Now let's move to question number 8. In this exercise, we have been studying about the real life examples which are being converted into linear equations in one variable, and hence we are trying to solve them and get the answer. Let's move to question number 8 now. Let me read question number 8 for you. Half of a herd of deer are grazing in the field, and 3/4 of the remaining are playing nearby. Imagine yourself there near the deer. It's a herd of deer. Many deer are there. You are somewhere over there. You know that half of that entire herd, they are grazing. And the next 3/4 of the remaining, 3/4 of the remaining, I mean 3/4 of the other half, they are playing nearby. The rest 9 are drinking water from the pond. So there are this number of deer, that is 9, they are drinking water from the pond. So you can understand there are 3 activities going on. One, grazing, the next is playing, and the third one, drinking water. Find the number of deer in the herd. The total number of deer that are there in the herd is to be calculated. Now let's start with converting this example, real life situation, into a mathematical equation. Let us start with considering the entire number of deer, that is the number of deer in the herd, to be x. So the first statement is let the number of deer in the herd be x. So the number of deer grazing, the ones who are grazing, that is half of it, so it is x by 2. The next activity which is there, it is playing. But how many deer are playing? It is 3/4 of the remaining. And how many are remaining? Yes, it is the other half. That is why the next statement reads as the number of deer playing, it is 3/4 of x by 2. That is the half that is remaining. When you solve it, you get it as 3x upon 8. This is simple mathematical multiplication of fractions. So now you have the number of deer that is they are playing, it is 3x by 8. Now the last activity which is going on, it is drinking water from the pond. And here they have given you the number. No relation is given. It is the number that is given. So number of deer drinking water, it is 9. Now children, all 3 activities added together will simply give you the number of deer in the herd. So what you are going to do is, you are going to add the number of deer grazing plus playing and drinking together. So it is x by 2 plus 3x by 8 plus 9, which will be equal to the number of deer, that is x. So we get the equation as x by 2 plus 3x by 8 plus 9 equal to x. The rest is all mathematical. You have to just go on solving. What we have done is we have taken all the terms having the variables on one side. So it is transposed. X by 2 is transposed, 3x by 8 is also transposed, and all equal to 9. Then you solve it mathematically by using the basic LCM method, and you get x equal to 72. So this is how you understand that there are 72 deer in the herd. It was quite interesting, I hope. You are going to solve these type of things also using mathematics. How interesting and how important and useful mathematics is. Now let's move to the next question, that is ninth question. Here we are talking about the ages once again. A grandfather is 10 times older than his granddaughter. So you can see the granddaughter, grandfather over there. Now the relation between their ages, it is given. The grandfather is 10 times. Whatever the age of the granddaughter is, grandfather is 10 times her age. He is also 54 years older than her. Another relation between the two ages, it is given. That is, the grandfather is 54 years older. With these two conditions known, we are going to find their present ages. Solution. Let the granddaughter's age be X years. Here, she is the younger one. We are considering the younger one's age to be X. That helps us to simplify the things and we don't get into difficulties later if we consider the younger one to be X. Obviously, now grandfather is 10 times older, so his age will be 10x. Further it is told he is 54 years older than the granddaughter. So, the age can be further written as x plus 54. This is another way of representing the grandfather's age. One is 10 times, so 10x. The other is 54 years older, so x plus 54. But these two ages of the grandfather must be equal because we are talking about one person's age now. So we can say that this 10x is equal to x plus 54. The rest is now all mathematical. Solve it out. 10x minus x equal to 54 and so on. Proceed and finally you get x equal to 6. And this is the granddaughter's present age. That is 6 years. Now the grandfather's age will be 10 times, that is 10 into 6, 60 years. So this is how you have got both the ages. Now question number 10. Here again there are two people and we are going to compare find out their ages. Certain relation is given between the ages. Aman's age is 3 times his son's age. So you can see the son over there on the left side and Aman on the right hand side. Now it is told that Aman's age is 3 times his son's age. Whatever the son's age is, if it is 10, his father, that is Aman, will be 30. That is how. Another relation is given. 10 years ago, he was 5 times his son's age. So there is some relation given between the two ages, but that is 10 years ago. So those ages we'll need to find out. And that is how we'll get to know their present ages. Let's begin. Let son's age be x years. As told, it's better to take the younger one to be x years. Aman, obviously it is 3 times, so it will be 3x. Now, we are going to find out the ages of both the son and Aman before 10 years. So, son's age before 10 years, it is x minus 10. And Aman's age 10 years ago will be 3x minus 10. Whatever the present age, minus 10. Simple. Children, now the relation between these two ages, it is told father is 5 times the son. So father's age, that is Aman's age, 3x minus 10, it is equal to 5 times x minus 10. Now solve it and get the value of both the ages. When you solve it, you take all the terms having the variables on one side and the constants on the other side. This is how you proceed, and finally you get x equal to 20. That means Sun's present age is 20 years. And what about Aman's present age? Yes, it is 3 times. So 3 into 20 gives you 60 years. That is how we'll stop here. We have some more examples to solve. They also are quite exciting. We'll be dealing with them in the coming videos. Thank you for now.